Hey guys! Alright, so I have a little bit of a rant to do. I'm eating cheese curds and ranch from Culver's right now. But, oh, sorry. I have a rant. Alright, this old lady, she's like in her like 40s, 50s, almost 60s maybe? I don't know. She's just old. At work. And, she has, like, had it out for me for, like, so, I don't know. Like, she just talks so much crap about me. One. To Madison. You guys know who Madison is. Hey, Madison, if you're watching this. She just talked shit to Madison. About me. One of the things is, okay, you all know now that I am 3 months pregnant. And usually I go to the bathroom like, okay, we work 5 hours. Usually I go to the bathroom like twice or once, sometimes 3 times. But she is like, when Madison was working with her one, but she said that I'm always going to the bathroom and whatnot and something like that. But tonight, she pissed me off like really, really fucking bad. Okay, first, it is cold out. I live in Wisconsin. It is cold tonight. I think, I'm not sure the exact like temperature. But it is cold. It is like -5 or 5 degrees, somewhere around there. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But it is cold. And we have 4 machines. I'm gonna go find a notebook and a piece. Alright, so we have 4 different machines.
Here, cables are coming out, and parts are coming. And one person stands here.
I'm drawing this really fast, so. If you're watching this and you are from my work, you may know this situation. There's 2 serious things that upset me tonight. One of them is just an assumption. Yeah, that's how you say it. Okay, alright, well, this is not that good of a drawing. There's 2 people usually at every single machine. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I can share this. But, oh well. Alright. Well, this says 61, this says 62, this says 63, and this is 64. Tonight, we didn't have 62 running. There's like a rotation, and every hour, you're in a certain, like, spot for an hour. So, I worked with Madison tonight, and then I also worked with, I still haven't figured out. Let's call her Stephanie. I don't know. Let's call her Stephanie. Okay. So, I started out over here on 64 because then I went to Trey's. And Trey's, we like vacuum them to bring them over here because then we put our parts that we are doing on the trays and then put them into the Gaylords, which are these things right here that I've drawn out so nicely. And yeah. So, the time that I was going, there's like a door like way, way, way over this way. But it is cold outside. And this Stephanie bitch, this is come on, Cora, English. Assumption. There we go. But she came here and I came here, which with that door open, it gets really cold over in the tray area because it hits you first and you don't have gaylords blocking you from the cold air. From this door that Stephanie wanted open because she was hot. I don't know if she really was hot or she might have actually been hot and wanted the door open. But my assumption is because she didn't ask when she was over there because she knows it's really cold or something when you're over there. When she knew it was me going over there, she asked one of the MOs, which they run the machines, to open the door when I was going to the coldest area. And a time before that, the door was open and I asked one of the MOs to close it because I was cold. And then the MO went and asked, I almost said his name. I'm going to think of a name for him. Jim. Not, the MO asked Jim and Stephanie if they were cold. And Jim was originally the one who wanted the door open because he was hot. So he said no right away. No, that he wasn't cold. And then Stephanie, I was looking at them to see what they were going to say to the MO. And Stephanie looks right at me and then looks at the MO and is like, no, I'm not cold. Kind of like that too. Like, okay, you've seen that it was me asking for the door to be shut because I was cold. But you had to be a bitch and be like, no, I'm not cold. No, I'm not cold. Okay, then the other incident tonight is what really, really pissed me off and really wanted me to make this story time rant video. But, okay, so the thing that really pissed me off was I was on 61 right here with Madison. Me and Madison were on the same machine. I was here, she was there. And I was putting trays in the Gaylord. And the Gaylords are, I measured before I left. Like up to like my chest area. Like that's how tall they are. So that's how like deep they go. And so we put one layer of trays, which I'm pregnant. It is kind of hard and it kind of hurts to bend over. So I can't bend over that far or else it will hurt and it'd be uncomfortable for me. So I don't know if he'll care that I say his name, but I'm not going to say his name. What am I going to call him? Barry. I don't know. Barry. Okay, I called Barry over and I'm like, Barry, hey, can you, cause there was something in one of the parts. I wasn't sure if it was a fuzz or a bug, but I wanted it to get out of there because that's a big no-no to have in there. So I asked, hey, can you get that out of there? Cause I can't bend over that far. So he goes to do it. And then Stephanie heard me call him and watched what happened and everything. And then she fucking mocks me. She mocks me. She like, Stephanie is working with Cindy. I don't know. And Stephanie, I can't remember all these names. Stephanie, she's on 63 right here. And then she, like mocked what I did, like, oh, hey, hey, Jim. Is that who I called? No, Barry. Hey, Barry. Come over here. Like, the fuck? Are you in high school still? You're supposed to be like 50, 60, 40, somewhere around there. You are an old bitch. You're old. You should not be acting like you're in high school. Like, seriously. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that. And yeah. I figured out how to do this. Okay. This dream is very, very, very weird. I'm going to say that now. Which is why I felt like I should share it. Because it is very weird. And usually I forget my dreams. This time I actually remembered it when I woke up. So I wrote it down. All of it. So that I didn't forget any part of it. Well, I remembered most, but not all of it. So, I am using my TV to read it because it is on my phone and I'm recording with my phone. So I messaged it through Messenger and I am reading it on my TV. Alright, so it was the dream took place. Okay. It was in a ginormous gym, big enough to fit a T-Rex in the like a third of it. Like a third of it reached. There was like 3 T-Rexes on top of each other could fit in this gym. Okay. So it was a very huge gym, obviously. Huh. Hey, Catfish. You done eating? Okay. Yeah. So it was huge. The main part that I remember was there was a little playground on / gym on the one side of the gym, and on the other end there was a tall wall that stood like 3/4 of the gym. So the side with the playground gym mostly had herbivores, and the other there was one female T-Rex and like 4 or 5, I don't know how many, velociraptors, and that's it. And in the time of my dream, it started to get dark and rain, all but me, so I, in quotations, so I thought, you'll hear later why. Everybody else left the gym, but me, so I thought. Because they spotted some of the raptors or the velociraptor. I didn't have a chance to get out because I was in a tree or something somewhere. I don't really remember it, that part. Somehow I'm on the other end of the gym because I was being chased by the T-Rex. The T-Rex was the only dinosaur in the gym at this point somehow. For I don't know how or what reason, so I started to climb the wall that was sticking out at the other end of the thing. I had one hand on each end and one foot on each end. I was kind of dressed well for this. I was in tennies yoga pants and a sports bra with a zip-up hoodie. So about halfway to the top, and then the T-Rex finally got to me and smelled me, because at one point she was able to scratch me to my right leg, but I was still climbing fast with a hurt leg. She constantly was jumping up to bite or scratch me. She missed, but with every jump she got higher and higher up the wall. And then when I got to the top, I sat like about a normal sized tub away from the edge, and the T-Rex was still jumping. I looked up because someone said, "You're still in here too?" I don't remember or recognize the face or remember the voice or anything, but it was a guy. He wasn't the only one. On the right side of me was, of course, an easier way to get up onto the thing. It had different size walls. There were about 3 other boys climbing them, and the T-Rex seemed like she only wanted me because another boy was on the left side of the wall and ran behind her. She noticed him but continued to jump and try and get me. She finally reached the top of jumping and almost got me, but barely. I stayed where I was because I was scared to move, and I didn't think she could get me, but the next time she jumped up, she almost got me, and almost knocked me down off the wall. So there was 2 guys up on the wall now. One was looking for a way out, and the other one was looking at me and telling me I needed to move like forward so that the T-Rex didn't hurt me or whatever, get me. I moved just a little. As I did, I looked down and I seen that one of the boys was my brother. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Why is my brother in my dream? I have no clue. But he was in there. Then I woke up, like, in the dream. I woke up out of my, like, scarediness and started thinking, and it hit me. If the T-Rex only wants me, and she should think that I'm still there while the other guys and me escape. So I say, give me all your zip-up hoodies and t-shirts, but one of your t-shirts I'm aware. And then they did, so I put all the hoodies and whatnot in my hoodie and my yoga pants. And I tied my yoga pants at the end of the legs together, and then the sleeves, and so here's the wall. I tied my yoga pants so that they looked like this, like they were hanging off, like I was still hanging there, and then I tied my sleeves together so that it looked like I was like going like this on the wall. I see that we are going to have to jump to get to the ledge. That leads to a door, and that door leads to I don't know if you ever been to a school like where they have the in their gym where they have like a pathway the student teacher or whatever walks on to get like the balls and whatnot out of a high place or whatever that's above the gym area. The door led there and the things led to another door, and that door led to the hallway that was outside the gym / playground area. So the guys jumped on the ledge, and I'm the last one to jump. Of course, I don't make it, but one of the guys catches my hands. By this time, the T-Rex sees us, and she runs to the other side of the gym. And then I tell the guy to drop me, and I'll distract her while they run for their lives, and then I'll be on my way after them. He says no, and is trying to like pull me up and get me up, but he can't for some reason. I don't know. So I look at him and I say, "You guys go, save yourselves." As I say this, the T-Rex gets to the other side and jumps, and she gets pretty high. And I say, "She is on the other side. It will take her time to get over here." And as I say this, some of the trees like reappear. He looks at me like, "Are you sure?" I say yes. "Now go." So they do. And then some, I don't remember all, but the part where somehow I got her pinned, but she'd scratched me up pretty good. As I have her pinned, I could either break her back or break her neck. I don't know how. Like, how do I have her pinned? She's a T-Rex. And how could I break her neck or her back? She's a T-Rex, for God's sake. I ask her, for some reason, I can talk to her now. I ask her if I were to let her out of the pin, if she would not hurt me. She said yes. I don't know why I believed her and whatnot, and that she wouldn't hurt me, and she'd be grateful that I didn't kill her when I had the chance. So I guess I somehow, how in the world did I know that I could trust her, the T-Rex, but I did, and I let her out. She licked my scratches she gave me. Then all of a sudden a male T-Rex came out of nowhere, and the female T-Rex that I had made friends with started fighting him so I could climb back up the wall the easy way this time. Then I got to the door before answering any questions, like when I got out to the hallway, because somehow I knew this. I don't know. I asked, "Where are the holding cages for all the animals?" Somehow I knew this. I demanded to be told so I could get the female to get the male into the holding cage so that she wouldn't get hurt or killed by the male. So they finally told me, and I somehow got back by the female T-Rex. I don't really remember how, but I got her the message as to where his cage was. It was the strongest cage for the animals. I don't know how I know that. So the female led the male to his cage, and the people that I told told me where it was shut the cage, and then they killed the male T-Rex because he wouldn't stop trying to get back out, and then I woke up. I don't know why I dreamt this or where in the world it came into my head. Okay, and yeah, so like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want any more story times or anything, just let me know in the comments below. Also, follow me on my social media. They'll be in the description below.